What up? Hey guys. So I wanted to get on here and I wanted to talk a little bit about motivation and discipline and what that really does for your life, right? So motivation kind of gets you going, right? We all need motivation. We all need to, get up. We need to get moving in life. We need to make things happen, and motivation does that for us. But I think one of the biggest things that really keeps me going, keeps me growing, is discipline, right? So motivation is going to get me off my ass. Motivation, like this is motivation, right? Sitting out here on the beach, all that kind of stuff, right? So that's good motivation, but it's not discipline. It's not going to keep me going throughout the day or keep me growing throughout the year. Like I just looked back, one of the reasons we came on this trip was kind of like look over my life and kind of look at what we've done. And it wasn't all the things that I do to motivate myself that's kept me going. Sure, it helped, but at the end of the day, it was the discipline. It was the small things in life. It's the small little habits that I've created on my day-to-day life, like getting up at 5 a.m., you know what I mean? Hitting the treadmill, reading a book every single day for 1 hour. It's those small things that kept me growing. It's the small things that brought more and more and more to my life. So, you might have motivation in your life right now. And let's talk about a little bit more about discipline, because I feel like sometimes we come in with our goals, our desires, our dreams, and we shoot too big, right? So let's say that you have a lead gen company and you want to make $10,000 a month, right? Well, if we go in every single day and go, hey, we want to make $10,000 a month, we could at one point, right, be kind of fed up with it, kind of get tired of it, right? And kind of go, well, I'm not good enough for this or whatever. But if we set small discipline goals of, hey, today I'm going to work on landing a $500 a month client, and tomorrow the same thing. And sooner or later, those small habits, that discipline is going to start to add up to where you hit that $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month, that kind of stuff. So I think motivation is good. I think that, when you see other people doing stuff like this is good for you. It's motivation. I see it all the time. My mentors are always traveling, always having fun. So I think that motivation is good, but without discipline, guys, without the constant habits of creating something new every single day for you to do and working towards those bigger goals on a day-to-day basis, I think that you don't really have life. You don't really have it all together. So don't just set goals for yourself. Don't just know your why, but let's start setting daily habits. Let's start setting daily disciplines for ourselves to really reach those goals. Let's shoot for the stars, but let's start building it with each step, right? I think that's what most of us need to do. At least I've seen, when I look back on my last year, because that's kind of what I've been doing the last few days, is kind of just thinking about my life and what I really went through and seeing my growth. Every single year I have these amazing growth steps, and they came from not just my motivation, but from my discipline, from those daily habits. And so I implore each and every one of you to start setting daily habits for yourself, successful daily habits, whether that's, prospecting for 1 hour a day, whether you like it or not. And that's one thing about the grades too. You always see it sometimes we just want to give up. I've watched even my mentors go through things to where I'm just man, they want to give up. You can see it in them, but they don't. They do the things that others don't want to do. And you're going to have to do that as well. And they do that by setting these habits. They do it by being disciplined. And so today I just wanted to talk about those two things. One, motivation. Motivation is good. Go out, feel good about yourself. Go out and sit on a beach when Colorado's snowing, right? That's all good. But creating that discipline is what really got me to the level I'm at. And it's what's going to get me to the next level as well, right? I look at, at one point, I was working for other companies, holding their companies together for them. And then, with the discipline, I started to start my own companies and grow my own companies with that discipline by reaching those smaller level of things over and over, and kept me motivated, right? So small wins are what you need. That's what the body needs. So today I implore you, go out, get a small win. Let's not, you want to hit $10,000 a month, that's great, but let's go land a $500 customer today. Let's go land a $100 customer today. Whatever that takes to get that small win, to keep you going, to create that discipline. But with that, like I said, I want to talk about those two things. Motivation, right? Because motivation is important. Motivation gets you going. Discipline keeps you growing, and I think that we all need to keep growing. We all need to create successful habits to keep growing. So that's what I wanted to get on here and say. Much love. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll probably go live again tomorrow. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.